Welcome back to the deep dive. So we've talked about some of the downsides of the digital world,
We have.
right? But before we all ditch our devices and head for the hills,
Right?
let's talk about some of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how can technology be a force for good?
Yeah.
The article mentioned this idea of digital ethics.
Yes.
What is that all about?
So digital ethics is a pretty broad field,
Okay.
but it's really about making sure technology is used in a way that aligns with our values,
Right.
promotes human well-being.
Okay.
So it covers a lot of ground,
Okay.
everything from, data privacy,
Right.
artificial intelligence, to the responsibility of tech companies
Okay.
to create a more humane digital world.
So it sounds like, given everything we've talked about, this
Yeah.
is a pretty crucial conversation to be having.
Absolutely.
Are there any examples from the article, like how digital ethics is playing out?
Yeah, the article actually highlights a few different initiatives and organizations
Okay.
that are really trying to tackle these ethical challenges.
Okay.
So, for example, there's the Center for Humane Technology,
Okay.
and they're pushing for a more ethical approach to tech design. That prioritizes human well-being over, engagement metrics.
So instead of just trying to keep us hooked,
Exactly.
they're thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah, the bigger picture.
Right.
They're really trying to challenge the status quo and
Right.
push for a more humane digital landscape.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Makes me feel a little bit better.
And there are lots of other organizations and individuals
Okay.
working towards similar goals.
That's encouraging.
It is, yeah.
There's like a real movement happening.
There is.
Yeah. But it also makes me wonder, what can we do as individuals?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, to shape a more ethical digital world.
Yeah. Well, I think it starts with being informed,
Right.
engaged citizens
Of the digital world.
of a digital world.
Okay.
So that means, staying up to date on the latest developments in technology,
Right.
understanding the ethical implications of those developments,
Yeah.
and then, advocating for policies and practices that promote our values.
It's almost like we need to be digital activists.
I love that, digital activists. Yeah, not just passive consumers.
Yeah.
We need to be willing to question the status quo
Mm-hmm.
to hold tech companies accountable.
Right.
And to demand that technology is used in a way that actually benefits humanity.
Right. Not just profits.
Exactly, not just profits.
Yeah.
And that's where that idea of digital literacy comes back into play.
Right.
It's not just about knowing how to use the technology, it's about understanding its power,
Right.
its limitations, and its potential impact on our lives
Right.
and on society as a whole.
So we have to be critical thinkers about it,
Absolutely.
not just adopting whatever new thing comes along.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We need to be discerning about the technology we use,
Right.
the information we consume online,
Okay.
aware of our own biases,
Mhm.
and how technology can be used to manipulate us.
This is making me rethink my whole relationship with my phone.
It's a good thing to rethink.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I think that's a great takeaway for all of us as we navigate this increasingly complex digital world.
Right. It is getting more complex all the time.
It is, yeah.
It's important to be mindful,
Mm-hmm.
informed,
Yeah.
engaged.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
what's the one message you want our listeners to take away?
Well, I think the key message is that technology is a powerful tool,
Right.
but we have the power to shape its future
Okay.
by being informed, engaged, and ethical digital citizens.
Right.
We can actually harness technology's potential for good
Mm-hmm.
and create a digital world that reflects our values
Yeah.
and supports our well-being.
I like that.
Yeah.
I hope our listeners are feeling empowered to take a more active role
Me too.
in shaping their digital lives and
Yeah.
the future of technology.
Absolutely.
This has been a very eye-opening deep dive.
It
I
is.
feel like I've learned so much.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Really?
It's been a pleasure diving into this topic with you.
Likewise.